No heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
Hello guys and welcome back to another deck profile video here on our YouTube channel No Heroes. My name is Abra and I got a special guest today. You may introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Oliver Klimczak aus Potsdam. And I am playing Nami today.
Yeah, so Oliver played Nami today, second place. Unfortunately, lost that final against BY Luffy. It was pretty close. Only 4 cards was missing, but still 8.5 online treasure cup. And still with Nami, one deck where a lot of players say it is nearly dead. Yeah, I'm not of the same opinion. I think you're also not the same opinion. But
No.
we will talk about this later. Nami still doing good, second place. Yeah, some really interesting matchups that you have. You on stream you played against Bonnie, I think it was, and against BY Luffy, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, right.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so yeah, very strong performance. You got your uncut sheet. Is it the first time that you topped at a big event?
No, I had, I think, 2 online events. I topped Paris Nationals and some top 64s on offline events.
Wow. Okay, so you are better than me, that's for sure. Very strong. Okay, I would say let's start with your deck. Let's start
Yeah.
with your cards.
Okay. So most of the cards are really basic. Everyone plays this in the deck, and some like 2 or 3 minor techs, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So we played 4 Kaya, 3 Gloriosa, 4 Margarita, one of the best cards in the deck.
Yeah, so strong.
2 2K Zandazonia, just to have more targets with the Gloriosa and to have like more 2Ks against the rush decks like Dofi.
Mm-hmm.
2 Apis, double Zev. I really love this card.
Wow. Okay, we have to talk about this Zev. Let's talk about this Zev. Why
Okay.
did Zev make a comeback?
I think Zev was played most of the time. I played it like all the events I played it. And it's like quite good against some matchups like yellow and also against Dofi. Like if you can bring it out early, maybe bounce a 2K for later, and just have the opinion to either go on the characters with him and the leader, or if he plays not so good, I can go on his live and mill some cards. I played against one Doflamingo in round 2, and I milled 14 cards with this.
Okay, because my next question would be, how good was that Zev today? Yeah, but if you are second place and he did only in one matchup, if it was only one matchup, his work, then it's enough. How often did you mill with that Zev in general for today?
Not that often, but when I need it, it's quite good. Like sometimes you have plays where you have Kaya and this in hand, and out of nowhere you can play the Kaya, bounce the Kaya, play Kaya again, and mill 6 cards.
Yeah, true. That's very strong. Okay, so Zev did a comeback. That's interesting to see. Okay.
Yeah. And then one take is one who will just have one blocker for the Dofi and for the Purple Luffy matchup. And sometimes it's really good if you go second, just play this on 2, and if your hand is not that good, you just have a safe blocker and mill 1 card extra.
True, that makes sense.
That are the characters. Then obviously the 4 Pilaf.
With the 2 PRB Altats. Do you like
Only
that?
2. Yeah, I love it.
So nice.
Time to get more Altats for the deck.
Yeah, you have to.
For Love Melos. For Snake Dance. For White Snakes, like all the basics parts that you have to play. For Gavel. For Rubber Band. For Desert Sparta and for Impeldown.
Okay.
Like basically, you have to play these.
Yeah.
If you maybe you can play 1 or 2 another builds where you play without the Snake Dance engine, but I really like the Gloriosa engine.
Yeah, I think it's a really good engine. What I also like is the Snake Dance trigger. It helps you in so many matchups. It's crazy.
Yeah, I triggered this against Bonnie and something else, and it was like really insane.
Yeah,
it slows them down so much.
Very strong. What's your favorite out of them? Is it Sanchez Pilaf?
Has to be Sanjay Pilaf, yeah.
It's the
For sure the best card.
Makes sense. So yeah, wow. Okay, so the Zeph and the Boodle, that are cards that we don't see that much in Nami, but now for 8.5, would you change anything in this list?
I mean, most of the cards you have to play anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
The only real flex spots are like
Yes, exactly.
these are like the only flex spots, and I'm thinking on playing the Mr. One again, like the 5-cost Mr. One where you draw 2 trash one. But I think that's the only difference I would do. I think 1 Buddha is fine, maybe 2, but I think it's a bit too bricky.
No,
Yeah, the rest is fine.
But Zeph will for sure stay as a 2 of.
Jeff will stay, yeah.
Yeah, Zeph
Just
is he's good. Wow. Okay, so this was your deck. Let's talk about your matchups. We played 9 rounds today. Like I said,
Yes.
you only lost the final against BY Luffy, and this was really, really close. Let's start with round 1.
Okay, round 1, I played against Lucci. This was really hard because he slow played me like crazy. Basically, in the early game, he went first. He had the 7-cost, the Jack, and I went aggro and went 12k leader attack into his Jack,
Wow.
killed his Jack, and after that he just time played. He didn't attack a single time until the end, and I won in the last timeout turn just with my active things.
Wow.
Round 2, I played against the Flamingo. That's the game where I resolved double of the 5-cost staff and milled 14 cards.
14 cards, so strong.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's talk about the Dofi matchup. What do you think about the Dofi matchup for Nami?
Obviously, it's quite hard. You have to hardcore play around pudding. It's most of the time it's possible. Just play a bit aggro with the Apis and Pitakaya. And yeah, and then it depends on the Dofi player. I think a lot of Dofi players just picked up the deck and are not quite familiar with the deck on how to really play. And also, still till today, people don't really know how to play against Nami. And they do some minor misplays, like 1 or 2, and that's time where you win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Round 3, I played against Bonnie. Round 4 against Ene. These two are obviously quite easy. Round 5 played against Purple Luffy. This is like the hardest matchup out of them all in the format. You basically need quite good triggers to have a chance. And if he has double Rufitaro into something, then you basically lose.
Yeah, it's just way too fast, way too build up that super strong characters, and the only leader that can easily take lives.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like I can't go on the characters because he has just too many hand cards, and I need all the done up to somehow defend against his characters. Yeah, but I think he played a bit too passive. Like he played double Magellan and wasted like 10 dons on this just to not have good swings on this turn. And that's how I won in the end.
Okay.
Then around 6, I played against Bonnie on stream. Was also quite good for me.
Yeah.
Bonnie is really good because in 8.0, all the people played Zoro. Also the same for Lucci. They take hardcore against Nami, and now in 8.5, no one expects to play against Nami, so they put all the anti-Nami cards out.
Yep, that's absolutely right. That's
then
sorry.
Yeah, you can talk.
That's one thing that you said that is exactly the thing. What is good for Nami and also for BY Luffy, that 9-cost Zoro is gone. We got a Perona on stream that played that 9-drop Zoro. That Perona, I will also do a deck profile. It is 7-2, also very strong. Top 16. But yeah, Bonnie, there's no 9-cost Zoro. They changed that 9-cost Zoro for the 9-cost Shanks, and that Shanks doesn't do anything against Nami.
No.
You don't want to play him out, so
just too slow.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
round 7, I played against Smoker, against Trek. It was kind of close. Like, of all of the black matchups, I think Smoker is the hardest because he has all these little characters. He always got the free cost Brook to shoot my things, and he every turn he gets the +1 bonus for free with the leader effect when I have a 1 kill.
True. That's
And
right.
he can play kind of aggro, and that's hard, but I still won it. And round 8, I played against Bonnie again. Was also quite easy again. And in the final, I lost to Black Yellow Luffy, where I bricked the early game.
Yep.
And I had 4 cards left in deck.
Yeah, we saw it on stream. You can also see all of the matchups on this YouTube channel if you want to see that. You can also see Oliver playing 2 times on stream. So 2 videos that we will upload are his Nami performance. And there you can see early game in the final bricked. And at the end, it was still very close. Only 4 cards left. But yeah, like you said, you are happy with your second place still.
Yeah, for sure. Second is quite important.
Absolutely. That's the most important thing, that you are happy with your performance at the end. Second place, very nice. Do you get a ticket for the Banai Card Fest?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very nice. And then you will play Nami?
Not quite sure yet, but I will consider it for sure.
Okay, that's interesting. Now my last question, because in like 3 weeks we will have OP8.5. Are you looking for a deck for OP8.5?
I will test Nami, like with the new Nami searcher.
The one
card.
drop,
The card's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy card.
But I also have Blackbeard ready.
Blackbeard ready, yeah.
Yeah.
I think in Germany we will have a lot of Blackbeards because Germany loves to play decks like Blackbeard.
Yeah, for sure. The deck is crazy.
Yeah, the deck is really crazy. Okay, so this was my last words. Thank you for the deck profile. You have the last words to give some shoutouts.
Yeah, my shoutouts go to everyone from Mana Games in Berlin and to Elias, Sebastian, Sven, and Leonard.
Yeah, shout out
from
to
my
you.
group.
And thank you for the deck profile. If you have any questions, write it down in the comment section as always. Leave a like, leave a follow, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.